Tyler Linder has been the head football coach at Scotus Central Catholic for 9 years. He was introduced to coaching by a close friend of his.
I got into coaching, when a good friend of mine called me and asked if I would help out with a junior high program. This is over 12 years ago, and I was a little bit hesitant at first because I had never really given much thought to it, but I quickly learned how much I loved it and loved that side of athletics.
After coaching at different schools, Scotus Central Catholic offered him a teaching opportunity.
Scotus Central Catholic was a perfect opportunity for me to get a teaching job, and especially in my curriculum area. And so I jumped at the bit to coach at a school with as much tradition as Scotus, and so been very fortunate now to be here for over a decade.
He loves being able to share in his players' high school journeys.
The sports side is great, the competitive side is great, but just being part of students' journeys and growing in friendship and camaraderie is an amazing privilege.
Football captain Jack Faust comments on Linder's ability to motivate his players.
Every Friday before games, after our team meetings, he gives a little motivational speech, then he'll give another in the locker room, and he also writes us propaganda, he calls it, and it's just like quotes or some story that'll get you hyped up for the game.
Linder is also a theology teacher at Scotus. He has helped players like Jack through their faith life as well as football.
Being my football coach and religion teacher, I've definitely learned a lot from him. In religion class, he's a really good talker, and we go over difficult topics, so I guess just him talking on topics that aren't really easy to explain and stuff has really helped me learn a lot.
He works hard to incorporate faith into his coaching to build young men.
We pray in the locker room together, we pray before the game starts, but that's all surface stuff. Our motto for Scotus Central Catholic football is to win championships and to build young men, and I will not sacrifice the latter of that.
He hopes to leave a positive impact on the football program.
I would say my long-term goals as a coach is just to make as big of an impact as I can in a positive way. So I don't ever want to outstay my welcome. I want to serve as best as I can for as long as I can.
Thank you, Mr. Linder, for being a positive role model for our young men.